Hi, I'm Ben Gromyko from InterNACHI, and I'm here at the InterNACHI House of Horrors in Boulder, Colorado. Now, this is an entire house with 1,000 defects built under our roof at InterNACHI headquarters and the InterNACHI school. The House of Horrors is always open, so feel free to come on by and practice performing inspections and advancing your knowledge and skills in how to perform a home inspection. So let me show you a few things at the InterNACHI House of Horrors. Come on. Okay, down here we have a 2-car garage with 2 different types of garage door openers, and each one has a bunch of hidden defects. Can you see them? To the left and right of me are some firewall breaches. This is ductwork here. You know that that's wrong. And we have problems with the remote sensors of the garage door, structural problems to the left and right, missing handrail. Over here, we have also additional units, like this hot water tank. You know, in California, they gotta strap everything to the wall because of earthquakes. And also we have units that we actually physically take apart, put back together so you can see the inside guts of heating systems. Over here, we have access to the crawl space. Within the crawl space, there's a ton of defects. You wanna check them out? We've got crawl gear and rollers to make it easy. Come on. Okay, there's a lot of messed up stuff in that crawl space. So here, electrical disconnect, main disconnect, meter, conduit from above. We've got some drip loop problems at the top. We'll show you that there. Grounding and bonding, a lot of problems here. And we actually have a list of all of the defects. So you go through the house first, try to find the defects, and then we'll tell you all the defects that you should have seen the first time around. Let's take a look at the exterior siding. And on this side of Home Inspector Street, we have all of the exterior siding materials that you ever want to know, including the flashing. Now this may look really bad, but it's actually properly installed kickout flashing. We'll tell you what a properly installed kickout flashing is supposed to look like. And over here, we're past the stucco, hard cut stucco, man-made stone, and we've got a defect, for example, right here. It may not be too obvious, but do you see the defect? Well, if you don't, come on up to the House of Horrors and we'll show you. Now, let's go to the next system. Come on. So I'm in the bathroom of the House of Horrors, and there are a ton of defects in here. We actually have running water at the fixtures. You can flush the toilet, run the sink, do the shower. We have a defect at the bathroom vent. It should be exhausting outside, right? Now in here, all the electrical components and equipment that you'll ever see during an entire career as a home inspector are in here. We have guts pulled out so we can look at proper wiring and improper wiring, particularly the grounding. And then over here, well, there's just good panels and bad panels. I see a Federal Pacific panel. Also, we have receptacles that look like they're wired properly, but they're not. Over here is the utility room, including HVAC, hot water source. There's a ton of defects in here, and what we do is we pull open the ductwork so you can actually see the A coil, and you take a look at the heat exchanger as well. And over here, that drain for the laundry is no good. That standpipe is a defect. Here's a full-size kitchen, antique stove, garbage disposal. Did you know that that receptacle down there needs GFCI protection? Run the dishwasher, see what happens. All right, now here are the roof sections. We have a ton of different types of materials, improperly installed and properly installed in different, well, there's a skylight there, there's a vent there. And then down here, we have different types of materials and underlayment that's exposed, so we can teach you how these roofing materials are supposed to be installed properly. It doesn't matter where you're from, we've got the materials. Concrete, terracotta tiles, all different kinds, even slate. I love the slate. That's where I'm from, East Coast, they use slate. Watch your head, we've got an overhead electrical wire. There's a problem there. Come on. And we continue with the roof. So over here are some valleys and some peaks and some different materials for the underlayment and fastening, metal roof, asphalt shingles, There's a defect, not fastened properly. So 3-tab shingles, dimensional shingles, architectural shingles, roof valleys, that's a California valley right there. So it's a ton of defects and a ton of training available at the InterNACHI House of Horrors. And we also have a couple other things. We also have units on wheels so that you can do a 360 inspection of the defects of each appliance, and that's a gas-fired unit, obviously. We also have stucco walls on wheels. You can take a look around. Each of the stucco walls has something wrong with it and good with it. And also at the House of Horrors and all of our events and classes, we have sponsors like ProLab, and they provide exclusive discounts when you attend a class at the House of Horrors. Here's an example of a really cool thing. Can't find the heat exchanger during a normal visual home inspection, but at the House of Horrors, you could see the crack, and it's right there. So, feel free to come on out to the InterNACHI House of Horrors. It's ready for you. Attend a class, an event, a free chapter meeting, or just come and visit and practice performing inspections and advancing your skills and knowledge at the House of Horrors. I'll see you here.